episode of At Least an Hour on the Well. You're here now, network. I'm Ronald Owens. Great. I really wish y'all could see the intro music. It's so good, but I understand because it's literally like it would be a free music video on top of a free AMV on top of all the fire that is this game. So understandable.
¡Ronda! ¡Que empiece! Oh, no hay donde escapar.
¡Muro de viento!
¡Ya voy! ¡Ya voy! ¡Abrasadora! ¡Ya voy! No tengo alternativa.
¡Adiós!
No hay donde escapar. ¡Ya voy! ¡Puedo ir! ¡Idiota! ¡Te aplastaré! ¡Adiós! ¡Ya voy! No te saldrás con la tuya. Aquí termina.
Debo cubrirte.
No hay donde escapar. ¡Ya voy!
¡Hazte pedazos!
Puedo ir cuando quiera. ¡Ya voy! ¡Vamos! ¡Ya voy! ¡Estilo de agua! ¡Es un dragón de agua! No te saldrás con la tuya. ¡Gran abrazador! ¡Sí!
¿Ok?
¡Débil!
¡Detrás de ti! ¡Adiós!
No hay donde escapar. ¡Prepárate! ¡Débil! ¡Prepárate! ¡Te aplastaré! ¡Súbele! No hay donde escapar.
Debo cubrirte.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Déjamelo a mí.
¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Estilo de agua, Jutsu dragón de agua.
Debo cubrirte.
No hay donde escapar.
Adiós. ¡Ay! ¡Déjamelo! ¡Adiós! ¿Qué te parece?
Es el momento. ¡Ya voy!
¿Cómo te piensas?
Necesito
¡Adiós!
¡Te aplastaré!
Debo
No hay donde escapar. ¡Ya voy! ¡Prepárate! ¡Vamos! ¡Y prepárate! ¡Ahí! ¡Prepárate! ¡Ya voy! ¡Y prepárate! ¡Adiós! ¡Ya tenemos un vencedor! No te salgas termina. ¡Ronda final! ¡Que empiece!
¿Qué me dices?
¡Ya voy! ¡No hay donde escapar! ¡Prepárate! ¡Sí! ¡Ya voy! ¡Prepárate! ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí! ¡Ya voy! ¡No hay donde escapar! ¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Fin
GG.
de la ronda. Yo gané.
empiece!
¡Lo haré! ¡Lo haré!
¡Ráfaga de vacío!
¡Lo haré! ¡Oye, aquí! ¿A dónde? Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Todo listo! ¡Gigante!
¡No te escaparás! ¡Colma de riesgo!
¡Jutsu bola de fuego! Seguiré desde aquí. ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí!
Deja que me ocupe yo.
¡Ahí! ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí!
Estilo de
¡Ahí!
viento,
¡Ahí!
ráfaga de vacío.
Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos luchar. ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Lo haré! ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. 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 ¡Ahí! Dejaré el resto en tus manos. ¡Lo haré! Se llama Raijin Volador, Miku Shippusenko, Reno Danzarovski. En realidad nada.
Apenas puedo contenerme.
¡A ellos!
Entendido. Te tengo.
¡A ellos! Justo lo que pensaba. ¡Gigante! ¡Te tengo! ¡Ahí! 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 ¡Ahí!
Déjame luchar.
¡Ahí! ¡Ahí!
Apenas puedo contenerme.
¡No puedes escapar!
Deja que me ocupe yo.
¡No puedes escapar!
No te dejaré escapar. Te tengo. No te dejaré. Déjame luchar. De acuerdo.
Nunca pensé que me ocuparé de ti.
Adiós. Es suficiente. Segunda ronda. ¡Que empiece!
Thanks for tuning into the stream, y'all. Thanks for tuning into the stream, y'all.
Muéstrame cómo bailas. Hasta la muerte.
Todo lo que veo con los ojos forma parte de mi venganza.
¡Primera ronda! ¡Que empiece!
¡Sí, te tengo! ¡Muere, muere! ¡Te tengo! ¡Muere! Acabarás en la basura.
Huele genial, ¿verdad?
Fuera de mi vista. Supongo que atacar. Esto es todo.
¡Lárgate!
Esto acabará Es inútil.
Intenta aguantar eso.
Llora por tu debilidad.
Me encargará.
Bueno, entonces...
¡Idiota!
Qué mal.
¡Muévete! De acuerdo. Acabarás en la basura. Fuera de mi vista. Déjame.
¡Lárgate!
Lárgate del resto. Déjamela. Vengo.
¿Al fin?
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda. Esto es todo.
Orbe del buscador de la verdad final. Esto acabará conmigo. Deja de resistir.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Ocúpate del resto. De acuerdo. ¿Y ahora qué?
¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
¡Cielo!
Huele genial, ¿verdad?
Supongo que...
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Debería hacerlo.
Ya empieza.
¡Ronda final! ¡Que empiece!
¿Qué fue eso?
¡Lárgate!
¡Muere! Supongo que atacará.
¡Muy lento!
¡Estoy aquí mismo!
Esto acabará contigo. Esto acabará contigo.
¡Lárgate!
Supongo que
Eso no funciona. Mantendré la distancia.
¡Adelante! ¡Adelante!
debería hacerlo.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Acabemos con esto.
Esto acabará contigo. Esto acabará contigo.
Vamos. Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Supongo que atacará. Fuera de mi vista.
¡Entendido! ¡Estás muerto!
Supongo que atacará.
GG.
Estoy fuera del alcance de tu comprensión mundana. Te mostraré la desesperación y la ira, mi oscuridad.
¡Primera ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Ahí está. Muere. Aquí. Espada Totska.
Aquí mismo.
Muere demasiado. Piénsalo de nuevo.
¡Danza alerte!
Toma esto. Toma esto.
Aquí mismo.
Aquí mismo.
Esto será explosivo.
No hay donde escapar. Aquí termina.
¡Ataque coagulante!
Aquí mismo.
Esto será explosivo.
Eso es todo. Piénsalo de nuevo. Patético. Ahí está, trizas.
Esto será explosivo. Adiós.
Toma esto. Toma esto.
Adiós.
No te saldrás con la tuya. Termina. No te saldrás con la tuya. Aquí termina.
¡Ataque coagulante!
Adiós.
No te saldrás. Termina. No hay donde escapar. Muere.
Por allá voy.
No hay donde escapar.
Mi arma de artista. Esto será explosivo.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Impresionante.
Allá vamos. Segunda ronda. ¡Que empiece!
¡Ataque coagulante!
Te aplastaré.
¡Arena de hierro! ¡Coagulante! ¡Uña de 6 pulgadas!
Es el momento.
Mi arma de artista.
¡Jutsu bola de fuego!
Esto será explosivo.
Aquí mismo.
¡Estilo de fuego! ¡Jutsu flama de dragón! Siempre estoy preparado.
Mi arma de artista ansía salir. Esto será explosivo.
No me viste.
Aquí mismo.
Con la tuya. Aquí termina.
Danza alerte. Aquí mismo.
Eso es todo.
Mi arma de artista
Muere.
Aquí mismo.
Esto será explosivo.
No te saldrás con la tuya. Aquí termina. Saldrás con la tuya. Aquí termina. Trizas.
¡Arena de hierro! ¡Ataque coagulante!
¡Tenemos un vencedor! Servirá.
GG.
¿Te atreviste a desafiarme con tan poco? Eres un luchador de tercera.
Todo lo que veo con los ojos forma parte de mi venganza.
¡Primera ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Aquí mismo.
Chidori. Muere. Aquí termina de atacar.
Esto será explosivo.
Hora de atacar. Hora de atacar.
Toma esto.
Aquí mismo. Aquí mismo.
No hay donde escapar.
Aquí mismo.
Muere.
Llámame cuando estés listo.
No te saldrás con la tuya.
Hora de atacar.
Estoy listo. No te saldrás con la tuya.
Mi alma de artista
Aquí
ansía
termina, aquí termina.
Esto será explosivo. Toma eso. ¡Viva!
Intentas volverme loco.
Toma eso. Esto será una obra de arte.
No te saldrás, aquí termina. No te saldrás, termina, aquí termina. Estoy listo.
Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Dejaré el resto en tus manos.
Adiós.
No hay donde escapar.
Te aplastaré.
No te saldrás con la tuya. Aquí termina.
Esto será explosivo.
Saldrás, aquí termina.
Ataque con volante. Ya desistiré.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! ¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Aquí mismo.
Muere. Espada Totska.
Llámame cuando estés listo.
Mi alma de artista ansía salir.
Aquí mismo.
Esto será explosivo.
Estoy listo.
Déjame luchar.
Chidori.
Mi alma de artista ansía salir. Esto será explosivo.
Estoy listo.
Aquí mismo.
Saldrás, aquí termina.
¡Dame equipo!
Aquí mismo. Retroced. Aquí mismo.
Aquí.
Aquí mismo.
Toma esto.
Aquí mismo.
Es el momento.
Mi alma de artista ansía salir. Adiós.
Aquí mismo.
Estoy listo. Saldrás, aquí termina. Te saldrás con la tuya. Aquí termina.
Aplastaré.
Te saldrás,
Será
aquí
explosivo.
termina. Oye, aquí. No te saldrás, aquí termina. Saldrás con la tuya. Aquí termina.
Toma. Te aplastaré.
Te saldrás con aquí termina.
Te aplastaré.
Mi alma de artista ansía salir.
Estoy listo. Te saldrás con aquí termina.
Aquí mismo.
Esto será explosivo.
Oye, aquí.
No me...
Demasiado.
Aquí mismo.
No hay donde escapar.
Aquí mismo.
Delante. ¿A dónde? No hay donde escapar. Estoy muere. Me ocuparé de esto. Espada Totska. Sumérgete en la oscuridad del Mangekyo.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
GG.
Por desgracia, esto es real.
Todo lo que veo con los ojos forma parte de mi venganza.
¡Primera ronda! ¡Que empiece!
¡Puedo ganar! ¡Estás ahí! ¡Puedo ganar!
¡Agua de mayo!
¡Puedo ganar! ¡Puedo ganar! ¡Estás ahí! ¡Estás ahí! ¡Sí! ¡Muere! ¡Puedo ganar! ¡Puedo ganar! ¡Vamos, Emma! ¡Puedo ganar!
Esto acabará contigo.
¡Esto es el fin! ¡Puedo ganar! ¡Bajaste la guardia! ¡Me voy! ¡Bajaste la guardia! ¡Me voy! ¡Toma esto! ¡Eres mío!
No me diste.
¡Bajaste la guardia! ¡Me voy!
Deja de resistirte.
Mantendré la distancia. Podemos hacerlo.
¡Agua de mayo!
¡Muere! ¡Estilo de fuego!
Esto acabará contigo.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Allá vamos.
Ahora,
¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Hora de atacar.
¡Mío!
¡Muere! ¡Ya! ¡Estilo de fuego! ¡Tormenta explosiva! ¡Cuidado! ¡Cuidado!
No me diste.
¡Cuidado! ¡Ya no hay más! ¡Cuidado! ¡Divino!
demasiado lento.
¡Ya! 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 ¡Vamos! ¡Cuidado! ¡Estilo de fuego! ¡Tormenta explosiva! ¡Cuidado!
Llegó el momento.
¡Acabaremos contigo!
Tengo un as en la manga. ¡Eres mío!
¡Bajaste la guardia! ¡Me voy!
Tengo un as en la manga.
Ingenuo.
¡Estilo de fuego! ¡Tormenta explosiva!
¡Sí! ¡Toma eso!
¡Agua de mayo!
Esto acabará contigo.
¡Sí!
Podemos hacerlo.
Deja de resistir. Esto acabará contigo.
De acuerdo.
¡Estilo de fuego! ¡Tormenta explosiva!
¿Cuánto tiempo, chavo?
Cuando estés listo.
No puedes alcanzarme.
¡Agua de mayo!
¡Te tengo!
Ingenuo. No puedes alcanzarme.
Podemos hacerlo.
Cuando quiera.
¡Vencedor!
Aunque haya sido por un solo momento, me infundiste miedo.
¡Primera ronda! ¡Que empiece!
¡Toma eso! ¡Toma eso! ¡Sergio!
¿Necesitas ayuda?
¡Toma eso! ¡Toma eso! ¡Allá voy! ¡Toma eso! ¡Herramienta ninja! ¡Hoja de
¿Necesitas ayuda?
¡Toma eso!
¡Estilo de fuego! ¡Migraña abrasadora!
¡Herramienta ninja! ¡Hoja de mil golpes! ¡Toma eso!
¿Necesitas ayuda?
¡Allá voy! ¡Bien! ¡Allá voy! ¡Ya! ¡Allá voy! ¡Ya! ¡Resolveré esto! ¡No bajes la guardia!
¿Qué te parece?
¿Necesitas ayuda?
Déjame luchar.
¡Estilo infernal! ¿Dónde llama?
Todavía no me puedes
escapar. Aquí. Es invadir. Aquí.
mala suerte.
Demasiado. Aquí.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
No puedes escapar.
¡Migraña abrasadora!
Estoy que ardo.
¿Dónde llama?
Supongo que no.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! Segunda ronda. ¡Que empiece!
Necesitas
Déjame luchar.
Listo.
¡Estilo infernal! ¡Control de llamas!
Necesitas ayuda.
Déjame luchar.
¡Allá voy! ¡No bajes la guardia!
Aquí. Aquí. Toma esto. Necesitas ayuda.
¿Todavía no me toca?
Estoy aquí. Aquí. No puedes escapar. Necesitas ayuda.
Bien, allá voy.
Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Déjame luchar.
Aquí.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Me ocuparé de esto.
Necesitas ayuda.
¡Ronda final! ¡Que empiece!
¿Todavía no me toca?
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
GG.
¡Ganamos! ¡Ganamos!
Pondré fin a este malvado sistema.
¡Primera ronda! ¡Que empiece! Ahora. Ahora.
Esto acabará contigo. Me voy.
¡Agua de mayo!
Ahora.
Llámame con
¡Vuelve a llamarme!
Esto acabará contigo. Esto acabará contigo. Demasiado lejos. Ingenuo. Deja de resistirte. No puedes alcanzarlo.
Llámame cuando estés listo.
Esto acabará contigo. Esto acabará contigo.
Ayudaré cuando quieras.
Esto acabará contigo.
¡Ahí estás! ¡Allá voy!
¡Espera!
Llámame.
¡Esto es todo!
¡Todavía no termino! ¡Vuelve a llamarme!
Esto acabará contigo.
¡Agua de mayo!
Demasiado lento. Esto acabará.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Allá vamos.
¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
¡Todo listo! ¡Te apoyaré! ¡Vuelve a llamarme! ¡Agua de mayo!
Allá vamos.
Te ayudaré cuando quieras.
Esto acabará contigo. Esto acabará contigo.
Te ayudaré cuando quieras.
Esto acabará contigo.
Hora de atacar. Hora de atacar.
Todo listo.
Toma esto.
Oye, aquí.
Te aplastaré.
Me voy.
Te tengo.
Esto debería bastar.
Oye, aquí.
Toma esto.
Esto acabará contigo.
Toma esto. Usaré esto.
¡Algo de mayo! ¡Vuelve a llamarme!
Ya. Demasiado lento.
¡Adiós! ¡Puedo hacerlo! ¡Vaya!
Te ayudaré cuando quieras.
Muere.
Llámame cuando estés listo.
¡Ataque coagulante!
No te vas a librar.
¡Tenemos un vencedor!
GG.
Cuando despiertes, serás un nuevo Setsu blanco.
Todo lo que veo con los ojos forma parte de mi venganza.
ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Deja que te dé a probar. No puedes escapar.
¡Reacciona! ¿Qué?
¡Al fin!
Ya estaría suficiente.
Jutsu bola de fuego.
¡Estilo de agua!
Deja que lo haga.
Jutsu bola de fuego. Jutsu bola de fuego.
No puedes escapar de mí.
Patético.
Todo preparado.
¡Estilo de agua! ¡Bomba tiburón!
Retrocede. Demasiado lento.
¡Adiós! ¡Ya! ¡Ya! ¡Al fin!
Toma eso.
No puede escapar ya. No puede escapar de mí.
Todo preparado.
Piénsalo de nuevo.
No puede escapar de mí.
¡Me encargaré de ti!
¡Reacciona! Jutsu bola de fuego.
Ya estaría suficiente.
Piénsalo de nuevo. Adelante. Jutsu bola de fuego.
¡Estilo de agua!
Ya estaría lo hago. Deja que te dé a...
¡Aquí tenemos un vencedor! ¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Todo preparado.
Huele genial, ¿verdad?
No puede escapar de mí.
That doesn't hurt anymore. Not callous, but closure. Controlled new. Easy to pick. Pick key, pick up. Slide easy like scabbard. Scab like scarab. Show my experience is sacred. That doesn't hurt anymore. I'm not sure why it ever did. Not sure when the pain became flashback. Became mid-laugh joke. Conversation when I'm able to talk about it. How that doesn't hurt anymore.
Spent too many hours in darkness, wishing it wouldn't hurt anymore. Wasn't sure the pain would ever end, that life would kiss me instead of kick me. Felt resolved to just accept the pain until I noticed it wasn't there anymore. Tears dried themselves or came for different reasons. Left behind the salty, the lemon sting of it, turned sunflowers sweet. Embracing the glow now, overwhelmed by the happiness of pain, no more. That doesn't hurt anymore. Spent too many hours in darkness, not callous, but closure. Wishing it wouldn't hurt anymore. Controlled now.
Easy to pick.
Pick key.
Pick up.
Wasn't sure the pain would ever end.
Slide easy like scabbard. Scab like scarab.
That life would kiss me instead of kick me. shell my experiences sacred, resolved to accept the pain until I noticed it wasn't there. That doesn't hurt anymore. I'm not sure why it ever did. Tears dried themselves, not sure when the pain became flashback, turned sunflowers sweet.
Became mid. Laugh joke. Left behind the salty conversation, the lemon sting of it.
When I am able to
embrace the glow.
Talk about it.
Overwhelmed by
how that doesn't hurt anymore. The happiness of pain no more.
From the moon to the stars, from the moon to the stars, made of some hydrogen atoms like I yesterday. 94, the birthday, wondering what I'm gonna do with them atoms I got. I don't know, but I wonder a lot. From the moon to the stars, I remember when you said, keep the tent down low. Temperature is getting past the point of being cold. Oh, freezing, no streaming. Service, I wonder often if we're changing up, but we dip back under, never to be torn asunder. Our blunders turn into wonders. I think I love you. I think it's true that life has been so interesting, but I'm finding it really cool. And I would do anything to stay up in suspension. Don't want to be suspended though, if you get what I'm saying. But from the moon to the stars, a planetary colony of where we are, of where I are, of what we are, of shooting stars. From the moon to the stars, by the lights of galaxies next to us. Somewhere from the moon to the stars, to the stars. I'll be leaving today. Rocket ship full of fuel. Suit is on. My life's a jewel. In my eyes, joyous. In my family's arms. I'll be in space soon. I'll be above all harm. From the moon to the stars. Somewhere out there, I'll find what they call the world aware. Somewhere from the moon to the stars, I'll see it through. It may take 1,000 years, but I'm coming back to you. Moon to the stars. didn't expect.
My brother be less light, let them know I'm right. Let them know I'm right, but you're so left.
Egyptian, the way I go down the river. 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 Every moment I rebirth. It doesn't mean I'm happy with my form or understand my worth. I don't mean wrapped up in nets and grosses and commas. I mean the one I might have felt when I first experienced the world. So Egyptians, the way I flow down the river. Time is an arrow in Artemis's quiver. Egyptian, the way I flow down the river. Sometimes it's Ra or Apollo that delivers me back to where I started. So many loved ones dearly departed, and here I am floating down the river like Helen, so lazily I stand and shiver. Egyptian, the way I flow down the river. So many analogies to water, I quiver, Egyptian, the way I flow down the river. Oh, so many relations, I quiver, Egyptian, 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 Egyptian. Flow down the river.
feels right composing in an email, expecting to send CC to someone who will answer me and messages keep saving as drafts, laughing at myself, not getting punchlines. Alienation feels funny though, seems laughable to worry about. My bed feels comfortable, my healing feels comfortable, main charactering in my story feels comfortable, and not wanting anyone else's life feels comfortable. Being confused and excited feels comfortable. No one can tell you what power created me in more than arbitrary words, and reading terms of service wears on the eyes, which is a vague way of saying I've written this before, maybe been here before, been flesh before. Recycling? If I heard every story, would I be different? Recycling on the same highway as cars? Brains don't, according to science, see the world exactly the way it is. And you want to be nice, want to be what people have made mold for you, want straight answers to questions. I've been in so much pain. It was unexplainable. How do you become egotistic in an existence that precedes you, in a world that has all the easily understandable words to your story, knows your story as quick words, as we know them this way? Life is something I love. So much so I sign up first in the list before the poem is there. So much so I am the poem. There in whatever format makes me palatable. And fuck, there's so much I want to say. Is it me or the world I'm in? There's so much I want to say in general, possibly said by someone else, reminding someone of someone else, relate post, because my last words, but not my last thoughts, will probably be in my phone. Who am I to judge my mother, father, who make me relevant before the abbreviation, imagination, understanding of commonly said words, of comfortably offered expression? I'm spam mail, expected, discarded, but still a part of matter. And the more I talk about myself, the more bored I get with the meaning, more interested. And the funny part is, life isn't scary anymore. Told that skin is a target so long that I think I am marketplace to consume with what I have and what I don't. Family and I speak the same language, but I think we'll be in different afterlives. And I feel better when talking about what I can confirm, saying I over and over and over again. How does something become real? Shedding the water of you. I mean, the pond of us. Memories unmuddled, the rain in our puddle. Tears cried over you. I still mean us. The neglect, the rust. I remember the first time we locked eyes across the room. I knew it would be trouble, but the current sped double, and that's why I currently don't speak to you. Drowned in breathing, the paradox we were seeking. Atlantis once sat above ground too. We weren't even sinking, so much as settling. Coordinates with opposite a compass rose, by any other name, and an aimless direction but a wanted one called the same. When shedding the water of you. In vain and vanity, the sea salt I let of you, the taste doesn't haunt me. I'm just pulling my memories too, of you. Toil and bubble, shedding the water of you. Distilling a journey into words, to be perused over and consumed. Shedding the water of you. The concept in question, the breath and by extension, the life I imagined with you. Watercolor paintings, but the free form is amazing until we washed our hands of that view. Shedding the water of you. I mean us, the neglect, rust, water shears stones away too. Atlantis once sat above ground too. We weren't even sinking so much as settling. An iceberg, elephant, our room. Coordinates irrelevant, compass roses by other names translate as aimless directions to you. I mean us. In vain and vanity, not a grave tragedy, just a watery recollection of you. I mean, us, the sea salt that I let of you. I mean, us, that turbulent trust, the current and rush. The waterfall sounds like a guillotine too. Love or lust, I'm not sure with us. I mean, you, shedding the water of you.
The cover of the mini journal on my bed says, I am doing my best, and I revel at the grace hidden in 4 words, the allowance of life, circumstance, and lessons learned. So why do I ask myself, are you really? Where does this disembodied voice of doubt come from? This erasure of consideration, each word a gavel strike, all rhetorical question in the court of judgment, refusing to be sound blocked.
And haven't I been the one asking my own questions, answering back echoes, collapsing possibility, ignoring impossibility except where it spells I'm possible? How long did it take to learn these spells? To overcast something other than failure? To forecast success even when meteorologists try breaking through my atmosphere? Cast off the yoke of disbelief and not be strangled by the implications in its wake?
Remove all traces of aversion when mentions of affirmation and positivity arise. Let the bitter coating on each word become an acquired taste refashioned. Affirmations equals mantras. Positivity the equivalent of a glass half full.
There's no place to get to if here isn't good enough. If good can't be acknowledged, if today is tomorrow's measurement, then let my moments be made most significant, timing most fortuitous. Mostly, allow me not to guess after myself. When intuition initially initialized signatures of the recognizable kind.
Allow me to embrace the mind shift that enables me to write the words, I'm doing my best, and hear the echoed response, are you really? Fade away until the repetition of those words can no longer be made out.
Allow me not to compete one against another, to see only friendly faces, to see my best reflected, magnified.
To anticipate vibrations responding with assurance. Yes, you are, when I offer my actions as best to the higher self I am becoming.
For the goal is not to best myself, simply to acknowledge my investment, better mint, better pill, now refreshing scent, lifelong investment, momentary suggestion.
I am at my best becoming every single time.
I think the room is spinning. I think my blood is thinning. Oh, this must be essential. I asked when this be ending. They said there is no end. You're learning forever. guess that makes it better. Woke up yesterday a million times and I'm still on my way, trying to figure out which way to take. But if I make a way, does that mean I get to get it back when I'm here again? Game again, volume going up again. But pain don't make it different, just something I can figment into mosaics that I'm Brendan. They said what I'm Brandon to myself and I'm candid. Candy has the handed way cameo, cause cameos I make in my own life for sure. My own life, it's alright. It's so nice, I've been dreaming of it mostly. At night when I'm here I get schemes I had like years ago. A century, a thou, millennium, however go. I think the room is spinning. I think my blood is thinning. Oh, this must be a century. I asked him to speak
inside squares, circles. I've been inside squared circles.
I guess that makes
that circles that turn square inside.
Yeah. Listen. Get off that bad vibe. We don't need that here. Saran Reynolds on instrumentals couldn't be that clear. How cool could a move be to be beneficial and catch a vibe? I sacrificed a lot of work, a lot of pain, a lot of time, and I'm tired. We don't stop, cause they don't stop, and they know. Unless, if they stop, then I'll stop and let go. Success, see me stopping, ain't no possible way beyond. In that folder, on the road, I shake. Time lives on. What you make of it is what you get from it, so don't take long. Fall and recover, and what you discover is you most strong. Then you would think, I know you think it took too damn long. But time is relative when legacy strong. On the pathway, don't lose your identity. So all you desire is not a necessity. Plenty individuals who tend to complain, and after that won't do a damn thing, expecting to change. Fucking insane.
I think the room is spinning. I think my blood is thinning. Oh, this must be a sin. I asked when this be it. They said there is no way. You know me for I guess that makes better. I think the room is spinning. 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 The room is spinning.
.542s and a 46. What does that mean? Who cares? It's lit. 542s and a 46. What does that mean? Who cares? It's lit. 542s and a 46. What does that mean? Who cares? It's lit. 542s and 246. Hey, what does that mean? Nobody cares. It's lit for 542s and 246. Hey, what does that mean? Nobody cares. It's lit. 542s, 246.
4, 5, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5,
I'll be back, okay? Ooh, look at all that hair behind there. Behind that crate. Realize all that was back there.
I'll be calling. I'll be back. Calm at that. Would be a fact
Cool. Every day, I write a happy poem. Pearls of laughter rolling on panes of fire-blasted sand. All of time is a construct here. It has become pulse, spiderweb cracking as it moves forward as construed towards a future presented as past once you reach it every day. I write a happy poem because time capsules are corny, but the cute kind of corny that keeps you from letting life encapsulate you, and ain't life the time capsule? Reminding you that time zones, time signatures, and time only applies to you, and haven't I figured out a tempo? Shook off jet lag, saved daylight in the vastness of my mind because time doesn't seem to respect my space. Moves me through years like montage, all the music sounding like cacophonies of melancholy and symphonies of acceptable and acceptance, turntable mixed, tables like spoons, sprinkling a bit of that fani and that fani, so I write happy poems. Because there are things I want to be for me and just for me, because people will fit you into a narrative, like Earth fits you into gravitational pull, thinking that seeing someone and knowing someone is the same knowledge, so I burn a happy poem a day, recording the truth of me I'm still defining into atmosphere, so atmospheres were atmospheres rolling on panes of fire-blasted sand, and isn't that life? A journal entry, Wikipedia page preface, words to scroll over in third person while the person is living those words in first person, and isn't time a wheel that will crush you if you don't move? Gem dropping, also known as mining, diamonds from the rough given to you by this world, that's what we do here. Sometimes, though, it just feels like finger cramping. Cramming ink onto a page or eating up data on a device or making a bubble for organized thoughts and the sensory overload that is breathing. Using words you didn't make to express opinions that are yours. Keep writing, though. Eating data. Breathing. Because relatable beings don't know you exist yet and they'll want to. Exist in those intersections where agreement is currency, current and currently the only thing keeping them alive. And maybe you don't want to be related to. See that as a weakness of sorts. And I can relate to that. I haven't exactly found a point to all this yet, but practice makes perfect, so perfect must be practice. And I've written a happy poem every day. And that is truly one of the greatest joys I think I will ever know.
I've been fine, skyscraper high. If I don't, then it's still skies that I'm scraping by. So not scraping by, but change in my pocket. Not Obama, but Hussein. If full rain, if's the rocket. I meant hurricane. Sorry if the cane isn't socket, but I plug it back in and electricity will rock it. So it's amp, so it's guitar, so it's me on a bar. It's a note that I raise, and I feel like if I pay, then I will stay today for pays the rate. If pays a rate, then I'm okay. I raise a day to raise a village anyway. Oh, anyway, I take it still a pass. So if I walk it, then it branches out like it should, and I laugh. Oh, gasp! If I don't get it back, it's still lost air. But going to somebody else, 'cause you know how recycling works in hair. All in my hair, but I think about if it were dairy, then it would probably be pasteurized. I don't need all of this, but I realized that if I did, that would be nice. Ooh, nice, like NICE. If I take it off and make it Napoleon Dynamite E. Dynamite E equals MC square, but I'm fine, 'cause all the matter I have matters hair. So too many analogies about past and present, but present myself another future is so evident. I'm not in Atlanta, I'm not future, but at the same damn time, I'm like 3 stacks and an Andre in the same damn line. Yeah. That was dope. That was a dope beat you just put on, yeah.
I used the different words apparently. The frequency is stored in intent, not actually in the, tent of. So I had to build a different one. They said I probably should not store this, but if the smoke is rising out of the catacomb of the, catacomb that I've set up, isn't that a square, the corner of my world that I should check when I am getting back near? They said, nah, not here. The blocks are, appearing, but not the R of revolution. They don't roll, they're more of the substitution of the grid system. We like those with the diamond point. If you could anoint us with a better, understanding of those that be a joint, like a, shoulder and a, arm muscle, kneecap, bone cap, the thing that they talk about, the polar cap. I guess that'd be the polar opposite of that, but I didn't lay it when it was a layer. I tried to layer it and figure out if it was the Bat Cave. I'm afraid the Alfredo wasn't served by Alfred that day, but it wasn't even Fred Flintstones, so they probably should have read. He had those two, and he probably should have read. That's Barney. Why would you even want to put me in this barn if I didn't want the straw? I was looking for that kicking out the mat. All didn't want to break the camel's back, so I said I would leave. They didn't want to laugh, so I read myself into a what's that, a lackadaisical, feeling like I'm praising myself as appraisal. Though I'm not rolling off the ladder, being devalued by the fact that I roll around you. So I guess my gravitational pull field feels kinda real, that's real. And I'm chilling with Ted, you know. We're not generic, I guess I know. But what's good with ghosts? Going here like gas to ghost. Nah, that'd be Adult Swim. Had to get out the water with them. Stuck to me though, like the idea of. Never got lost in the idea of hugs or the dove. Branch was nice, but not on that like a Nordic night. That would be for no hammer in sight. Thunder and lightning, I might add. My bad. Didn't get mad. Ooh, which I.
Yes, C word.
This is gonna wind up.
I am all the voices in my head and none of them. a cacophony of silence so deafening my ears bleed. My blood, proof of both life and death. I am a poet, a grave robber, a necromancer, digging deep into the pain and trauma within the tomb I have become. My words, marionette strings, making buried bones dance. Call me serial killer. First victim, age 10. Too weak to handle the jeering of fellow students. Her life, mine. Her death, a necessary evil, but quick, so she wouldn't suffer. Second victim, age 17, angst-ridden teen. Her depression passed off as phase, dressing itself as goth. Her death, a fulfillment of her embracing the darkness within while avoiding the physical pain she feared. Third victim, age 20, rape. Next, 21, 26, 32, 40. You may think me monster, but I am not. I am a graveyard of shallow plots, and issues not buried deep enough resurrect themselves, requiring their death to be repeated over and over. Did you know you can bury alive things? I have felt the weight of dirt on face and limbs, tasted earth between screams, too muffled to be heard. Did you know alive things buried become zombie? A defense mechanism to the rot which begs to devour. What do you do when the bodies you've buried are your own? When the murderer who took your life stares back at you in the mirror, how do you answer your reflection when it asks, "Who am I?" When the answer eludes you and you are not sure if you are serial killer or zombie resurrected, a version of yourself waiting to be killed, waiting for another you to take your place, remembered only in the lines of a new piece, in the snaps of an audience, completely unaware of this cycle of life and death being carried out right in front of them.
Well, hello. I said, well, hello. Stars are $7 out here, but 11 just might get you near. Too many buildings to look through. Corners here, they've been took through. Grid system, we done had a few. Had to move like Boogaloo. Didn't want to go back to Cali though. Wondered why they made a street that wasn't industry, but I realized what it means. Star slide, let me get those back. Told him that I wanted to figure out what that meant. Car tint didn't feel like it was blue, but I thought it could have been azul. I'm not looking for the zealous light, but the jealous type might end me up with the kind of night I like. They said the light takes cars, but the sky takes birds. They don't take any herds, but they believe what you heard. Don't end up like a sheep, cause the shepherd might sleep and need to feed on your body just to get that meat. Need to feed on your body just to leave. That's fine with me. The fact they talk around in revolutions are saying a thing. We kept those all over their dashboard. Wonder why they wanna crash for. Ain't nobody on the crash port. Switch those, that's passport. Passport put ports back to USB. Made those user friendly, but not friendly to thee. Why would you switch this way if you've seen what it means? Okay, I'm done, baby. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's one to mess around with.
Right. That's right. Right. They say
grain of salt, so I search for those like explorers when they were getting killed just for making gold out of food. They say reap what you sow, so I hope this bread gets me closer to the money that they told me I'm supposed to be getting. This don't grow on trees, but it grow out of the grove of their mind that they believe me. They made me believe in themselves, so I'm believing in the leaves that they give me. But this palm tree so shady, and nah, this business ain't the same either. I could talk about it, you wouldn't understand. I guess I'd have to give them stand, but I don't want to. This ain't JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but let me flaunt you. The idea of becoming something else, a collection of bodies. They say multi-complex, multi-celled, but I've been looking out this cell for time and wondering if these views I'm looking through are all really mine. What is time? Give me back my own clock, please. I like watches, I like hands, I like what those need. Bust down, said I'm trying to get past breathe, trying to get past ice, but please believe me, this so easily. They say life gon' test your metal, so give man a medal. They say life gon' test your metal, so give man a medal. Give man a medal, he dash fast. This rat race, you rats racist. You talk about the people who are racist. Ask them what they racing against. Ain't it death, shoot you with gun, but don't you end up in the same casket I'm in? Earth on earth to earth, ain't it body? They don't wanna play this game no more. Probably should hop off the trolley. Couldn't catch track or line. We gave them outlines this time, but they ain't want to read mine. Rubric, but no brick to build this building with. Blew it down, I ain't the wolf. Why you feeling this? I guess it probably should have been closer to eulogists, but let them sing as they ask for the one that kissed. Give man a medal. Say like confession.
Treated well, key, root key, routed everyone's beliefs. Verses, apparently. Italic, knocky checks, chosen purpose. Speak at step, indispensable dispensary. Bleed, reprehensible, not scary, more inevitable. Immortality being probable. Still taking quantifiable empathy, another eternity. Pray mercy, A&%E. Matter here, grayscale, contextualize. Aspirant, revolutionize. Red ran, bloodbath blues. Hue, a who, friend to whom has taken offense. Perfection takes so much practicing. Mosaic meandering miles. What is this feeling? Is it your truth? Diet sympathy, diet empathy. Simply soldered symmetry. It doesn't have to be true. Don't judge me judging you. K-N-E-W. Lives actively built on corpses, what else is new? Where's that on the news? C-Civs, topside, idea, respiration, N-E-W-O. Same view, omnidirectional blame, my area change, exchange. Factor genetics, generic, diverse is individual, collectives. Everything is everything, self-affected in its own way, or at least this is recorded in some form, some fashion, where fabric, society, sandblasted, it's magic. Look up on these manifested allergic reactions. Love is hopefully answer, meeting people where they are is hopefully an answer. Where am I now? Who is taking this route? Cliche complacencies, catacombs filled with conjurings of some no longer wandering. What is this feeling? Is it my truth? Someone's sympathies, another's imaginings. Suppose I know who I am. Suppose it's you.
It's quiet. quiet, we can get it revved up. I can go a step up, I can just mess up and bring it right back. I got a little something on the stove and it's hot, but it's cold, but it's like that. Every time I reach into the fridge, I come right back with something to drink or something that you take for a nightcap right by your nightstand. I got a nice hand, so I could probably dribble a basketball and shoot from my right hand. Man, I'ma pass it to my dog.
He said that it's not true, but I woke up at 2 and I'm still good, trying to get back to my crew like I knew I would when they said that it's blue. But I feel like every time I switch the color, then I learn the cue, what I'm supposed to do. Now they want the him and ha, now they want the him and how. I said, well, I'd rather go, no, I don't know Chappelle, but I'd be somewhere where Chappelle be on Easton, that's east side, no southwest, my bad beat. AT, like air gear, but have to call back, cause if I'm floating this fast, then Iki might fall fast. I can't call it Sky King, cause they ain't looking me up. It's just a Skype, but Skype P had told me that the one piece was enough. Now, not a bathing suit, but if they're bathing in their suit, probably should have held out the water before they got cooked too. And it's just like lobster. Now they're just imposters, then I'm laughing at their fodder, and I won't even falter. Calling up for callers, but I don't get no more orders, and I'm out the wing like baller. Call them back, I don't need ice to shine, man, I'm so bright. I could call them back longer, but gotta hand it